rise if you're able for the national anthem of Canada. Veuillez vous lever si vous le pouvez pour l'hymne national du Canada. Fans, enjoy the match. A bon match.
Today's event is proudly sponsored and supported by Cambridge United FC sponsors, the Kelson Group, Pronton Enterprises, Forward Law, LN Group, Capelli Sport, Atco Structures and TP Link, along with Canadian Tour Canada Soccer's national partners Visa, Gatorade, Centennial Storage and Pepsi Cola. So buckle in, the crowd is buzzing, the stage is set and history is waiting to be written here in Kamloops for one of these two teams. This is the U-17 national final, Suburban FC versus Saskatoon Alliance. I'll run you through the starting 11s. It is a little bit windy, but the sun is blaring. So starting with Suburban FC in goal, Ryder Crawley. Across the back line, Zachary Chen, Grayley Lawness, Syed Dahab, Jesse Lord. Midfield, Captain Kyler Swan, Ben Marsh and Mike Alt. And the striking three will be Malik Lopez, Max Moore and Owen Mulgillivray. For Saskatoon in goal, Jordan Shujak, Rain Magno, Asad Mohammed, Lucas Sullivan, Andrew Marcos. Midfield of Dylan Lee, Nazari, Bolhin, Griffin Striker, Olu Odru, Simon Dube and Giorgio Artur Dwiga are the attacking team for Saskatoon. And it's Saskatoon going from left to right in blue. And Suburban FC in their red and blue going from right to left, looking to get things underway very quickly. Nice space, what a cross this, what a start this could be. Just a little bit too tight towards the goalkeeper. Cross coming in there from Mulgillivray. Shujak in goal was sharp. He's got some sun to contend with. You can see the brightness on the pitch. Right in the face of the Saskatoon goalkeeper. A little bit of a miscue pass there from Captain Marcos. throw in for Jesse Lord, who had a solid game in left back yesterday. What a throw that is to Moore. Really good step forward in defence. A little bit of time to maybe pick a pass out. Nice good possession to start with. Marcos up the line, gets that pass right this time. Atudwanga blocked by Lord. He's having a chance to pop this back maybe for a cross. It comes in right away. Oh, it's hit the upright. What a start that would have been. Unbelievable. I think that was Doob. It's a really, really good cross in. Caught everybody unawares. Doob was really sharp to get on the end of that, and a delicious, delicate little flick just hitting the top corner there. A matter of inches from giving his team a dream start. This is what these finals is all about. Can you make a name for yourself? Can you be the one to step up in these finals, in these magic moments? Throw in for Saskatoon. Good opportunities early doors for both teams here. The best without question coming for Saskatoon. Simon Doob nearly getting on the end of really good Andrew Marcos cross. Lord up well. Moore can't bring that under control. That's Lee. Nice protection with the ball. Just pops it back. Giving the ball up in midfield for Suburban. It's certainly going to be a cluster in midfield to see who can dominate, who can take control. And striker dropping in deep and getting it back to his defender. Ojo. Bolhin on the ball. He's got a little bit of option in the middle. A little scoop into the middle. Tried a little 1-2 with striker. It didn't quite pay off. Swan loses out in that battle. Strike from distance coming. Not a bad effort. It's Giorgio Artundwaga. I'm going to try and get that pronunciation right because that's a beauty. Not the best clearance. It's Saskatoon on the front foot in the early minutes. Suburban win that throw in. They need to get a little bit more comfortable. They've had a few players yet to touch the ball. I think Maddox Lopez, striker for Suburban, yet to get a touch. Mohammed. It's a lovely little move in the middle by Bolhian. Atundwaga. Don't get it. Really close to the action there, that clearance. The cameramen flinching a little bit. Marcos throws it, picked up by the Suburban captain. And that's that battle in midfield that I'm talking about. Marsh just getting clipped. Settle down and play is the call from Suburban FC coach Talhal Olawaid. Ben Marsh just having a little chat with the referee, just checking in. Today's referee is Nico Jakanski. Chen on the ball, finds Lopez, he gets his first touch. Ball spinning. Throwing for Suburban. Mogilevray playing an attacking right wing position today. He was at right back yesterday, was formidable as a defensive player. You could sense just from the way he played that midfield and attacking is where he longs to be. We get to see what he's got in that department today. Flicked. Picked nicely by Doob. Big scrap in the middle there. Referee lets it go. Marsh was up against two players in blue. Artundua going onto that left foot. Gets the strike off, and again it's a good effort. Plucked with ease in the end by Crawley. But you can see the intention of the winger to just get in onto that left foot and dig it out. Aaron Robin style. Lopez. Really deep position. Goes back to his captain. It goes back to Dahab. Back to Crawley. And the wind playing a little part at the moment down there on the pitch. Smashed away by Zwan, but it's still in Saskatoon possession. They've got a bit of space out wide, but trying to get that cross in. Lornes with a good header away. And that's just a long clearance that's actually picked up by Moore. He came on as a second half substitute in yesterday's semi-final and did really well. What a great ball that is towards Marsh, but a little bit too much on the pass. Sneaking its way through to Jordan Shutak. And he throws immediately out to, seems like, Saskatoon danger man. Difficult ball there for Simon Doob to do anything with. Crawley gets things back underway quickly to Grady Lornes, who passes it to his captain Kyler Zwan. He had a quiet game in the semis. Might get a little bit more room in a deeper role today. Moore goes right at his man. Defence comes across, and again it's smart goalkeeping. Shutak out sharply. High concentration levels. These teams have played plenty of football over the past 5 days. Oh, lovely little move. A little bit too much on it. Look at that there for a jumping tackle. There's space out wide. And it's Max Moore. Flag going up. He had so much space and time to not be offside. The winger can be a little bit disappointed with that one, but nice play in the middle to create that opportunity out wide. That will be the target for Suburban. Getting that ball out to Max Moore on this side. Owen Mulgillivrey on the other side. Lovely touch inside, and look at that for a switch. It's magic. Under control there beautifully by Ulu Ojo, but defended well. Sent them back. Looking for another switch there. That might make its way, but it's dealt with just about by Lord. Lord would have noticed that Giorgio Artundua is a tricky customer. Mike Alt in the midfield again. He had a good game yesterday in the semi-final. This is exactly what Suburban need. They need to get the ball moving, quicker passes, sharper touches, move their opponents around a little bit. That's a long ball over the top that's going to find its mark. Mulgillivrey didn't get a lot of support, and back was Ollie Udru with a good tackle. Mulgillivrey throws it back to Chen. Zwan is on, but Marsh was the intended pass, probably the more complicated of the two options. Saskatoon win the throw. The wind picks up and the sun is coming down. It's a missed step that gives Lopez a little sniff of getting in there, but it's a pretty good recovery from Sullivan. I had to mention his name too much in the early stages. Dahab into the middle to Marsh, just drops a shoulder, but doesn't bring the ball with him. Lee. Striker just plays it down the line. Artundua with the space. What about that for a cross at the back post? arriving not super convincing with a header there, more of like a shoulder attack. Ollie Ujo coming in at the back post, but love the early cross ball from striker, the width, the power. It's exactly what you want as an attacker to come onto. Long ball looking for Lopez, 2 17s coming together there. Sullivan and Lopez, Sullivan just ushering it out. Rain Magno with the throw in. Striker comes in deep. Another Saskatoon throw in. Things becoming a little bit more balanced now as the teams maybe putting in the back of their mind that this is a big national final, but it is just a game at the end of the day. The fundamentals are all the same. You've got to work hard, your touch has got to be good, passes have to be accurate. Captain Marcos with a good header. Just a little bit too quick for his own feet. That time was Artunduga. Lopez might be able to get this under control. Lee does so well to protect that and knock it back to Mohammed. Nice first touch, taking it down the line this time against Lord. Shows in the outside. Cross comes in with a little bit of a cutback. It's a matter of time before another one of those crosses finds its mark. Lopez protects well. Up against Mohammed. It's going to be a blue throw. Nice combination of attack v defence there. Assad Mohammed in defence for Saskatoon up against Malik Lopez for Suburban. The Saskatoon captain Andrew Marcos to throw it up the line. Bolhin in the corner. He's not going to get a foul there. Throws himself to the ground. The pass just makes it up the line. Bolhin with the switch. Finds Ojo. He's got Chen right up against him. Good defensive work there from Zachary Chen. Suburban right back. He came in yesterday as well as a second half substitute in the semi-final. Picked up in the midfield from Saskatoon, popped to the right hand side. That gives Lord though just the chance to get it away from a danger man. Lopez is going to win a free kick there. Got to the ball first, chested, and Mohammed just mistimed the tackle. Or the challenge, I could say. There's Lopez there on your screen, number 17. Didn't get a whole lot of goal action in the semi-final. Did have a penalty in that shootout and took it very well. Like he's a player that if you do give him that one opportunity, he's got the quality and composure to take it. And there's free kick now, Ben Marsh over it. Referee, close proximity to that cluster of red and blue players, comes in low. Not the best free kick. Marsh does well to win it back though for his team. Pops it up to the left hand side to Moore. He's onside. Cross comes in. Mohammed does brilliantly to intercept and help play it out. Strength, composure. Tries to find dude with the clearance. Well defended by Suburban. Nicely played out Lee with the ball in the middle. finds Doob, pops it wide to Tinduga. One-on-one again. He can go left, he can go right. He goes right this time. And Jesse Lord tracks it back well, conceding the corner. It's going to be Nazari Bolhian to take this corner kick, left-footed in swing. Right into Ryder Crawley's goal. And it comes to the back post. Headed down, it's still alive there, cleared away. I think the handball is the indication from the referee. Nicely whipped ball in, but handball was the call. Crawley gets it out to Zab. All the way to his defensive partner, Grady Lawness. They looked very strong yesterday in the semi-final. It was 0-0 in that game, and really was a case of both defences just being so organised and structured. There were opportunities either way, but the defences were both on top. Dahab just giving the ball away, upsetting his coach. Mohammed straight to Marsh. Mohammed in strongly though and quick. Lee knocks it back to Luca Sullivan. Goes back to his goalkeeper. Mohammed is an option, but that little 1-2 there, it looks like it might just creep out. And does. A little bit of hesitation there at the back from Jordan Shutak. Lopez. McGillivray going down on the spin. It's going to be a free kick in a dangerous spot for Suburban. A bit like a corner, but a little bit nicer. I think it's the captain standing over the kick. Oh no, excuse me, it's not. Referee having a little chin wag with the wall. I think it's Michael Alt over this free kick. Can he put it into a dangerous position? He floats it in towards the goalie. Oh, it's gone straight in the back of the net. Mike Alt opens up the scoring in this massive U-17 National Championship final. I can't believe that was the intent from the free kick, but if he's attempted to place it into the top corner, well, bravo, because that's exactly where it went. Jordan Shutak perhaps misjudging that through the sun being in the way, but you have to expect as a goalkeeper that that's going to be a cross every day of the week, and the wind, the sun all playing its part, but it doesn't really matter now anymore. It's Suburban FC 1, Saskatoon 0. We've got a goal in the final. And back to the free kick that was won. It was decent work by Maddox Lopez and Owen McGillivray. And we've got a goal. Lopez is a little bit too aggressive for the referee's liking. Striker dropping in deep. Pops out wide to Marcos. That's really, really nice play. Marcos up down the line. This is a really, really aggressive response. Cut back. Cleared out for a corner. End to end at the moment. Lovely play by Saskatoon to build it up from deep to get to the byline for the cross. And it's going to be Bolhin again with that left-footed in-swinging corner. And it comes towards that back post, flicked away well. It's Grady Lawness with that header away from danger. It's going to be another corner kick. Bolhin's going to switch corners and head all the way over to the other side to take this one. comes fighting away from the goal, hammered away from Suburban. Dylan Lee picks it up and he throws it right back in. Looked like maybe 3 of those Saskatoon attackers would have been offside in that position. It just went through to Crawley's net, to his hands. Maybe he can settle things down a little bit. It's going to make things a little bit easier for Suburban, but they have given the ball away in seemingly harmless positions more than once. Lopez comes across to challenge Mohammed. Mohammed gets there first, and he gets there again. Third head up, boom, look at that. He's everywhere at the moment. Asad Mohammed showing strength and character from the back for their Saskatoon Alliance side. They're going to need that if they're going to get back into this game and respond to that Mike Alt goal. Lee, he's got Marcos outside, gives it to him. 2-on-1 defensive play against Giorgio Artundruga. Marcos has Mohammed available, goes to him, decides to play it easy across to Sullivan. It's got Magno available. Ojo driving straight at that line. He's got a few players up against him. The ball's just gone out of play. Little slip there from Ola Ojo at the wrong moment, giving Suburban a throw in. Sullivan just sizing up his options, popping it inside to Lee. Marcos is outside, goes back to Mohammed. Mohammed goes into the middle. This is really nice movement. Striker picks it up, he puts it out to the wing. Ojo on the ball now, left footed cross. It's a high loopy one, keeper can't come for it. Came all the way to the back post for the Saskatoon 21. Strike from distance, deflection, knocked over the crossbar. Lee with the strike, Lawrence with the block, and Crawley with the smart decision to just pat it over his crossbar. Ball in with the corner kick, and they get one of these right and respond with a set piece of their own. Cleared away. Only as far as Marcos though. He's going to cross this in. Oh, an overhead kick. Overhead kick from, I think, Asad Mohammed, and Owen Gillivray bravely put his head into that overhead kick. There was no contact that was, let's say, facial. He's up and okay, and the referee gets that one perfectly right. Lord gives the ball away again. That's a good ball. A little bit of space for Saskatoon. Suburban back in numbers. Marcos into the midfield. A drop of the shoulder. A little slip. Back to Saad Mohammed. Good challenge awarded by the referee. Saskatoon going the wrong way, so perhaps they can counter that. Ball's a little bit too far for Lopez to get on the end of it. Cleared away by Shuchak. Doob underneath it. He wins that header. And just cleared away by Dahab. Ojo, quick, smart feet, and a drive straight into the heart of Suburban midfield. Fake shot. Just a little slip. Referee not interested in that. Marcos. And that's going to be straight at the goalkeeper. Andrew Marcos with, I think maybe his 4th or 5th cross of the game. That one not his best, but I think he's certainly a decent outlet for Saskatoon. He's finding himself in a lot of space, and I love that he doesn't hesitate to get that ball in. That's what you want as a striker. You know when your player's going to cross it in, it's going to be direct. McGillivray against Mohammed does unbelievably well to keep that in. What a tussle that is. And the referee's going to pull that one back. Great battle between Owen McGillivray and Assad Mohammed. Sullivan's going to be on this free kick to knock it long. That's a very effective kick too. Although Ojo's on the end of this. He's 1-on-1 against Chen. And he cuts it in a little bit too close to the goalkeeper, and he didn't really have any attackers prepared for the earliness of that cross. Lopez turns well, nudged in the back there. Nazari Bulhin just popping him over, and Suburban looking to get things going quickly. It's the goal scorer Mike Alt trying to get it out wide to his winger. McGillivray doing well there to just flick that out. Well, since the goal, I think it's been Saskatoon who have been on the front foot. They've had the majority of attempts and possession, trying to get the ball down these wide areas. Look at that for a little bit of a slip. Ben Marsh. Ball was given to him by Assad Mohammed, but such speed and strength to win it back with ease. And he goes very long. Oh, and I think that was I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt there and say that was a dummy. A really smart one back to his goalkeeper, but it looked like he was trying to strike that one away. Lee. Marcos. A lot of space to look up into. Striker comes in deep to pick it up, and Lee is available as well. Goes back to striker, into Lee. To Sullivan. Magno is out to the side. It goes to Ojo. His first touch takes him into the corner, up against Chen. Couple of step overs. Can he find space for the cross? He can. It's going to be a corner kick. Little deflection on the way out. The defender couldn't get there in time. Fifth or sixth corner for Saskatoon as they look to get themselves back into this game before the end of the half. 40-minute halves, straight to a shootout if we are level at the end of the game. In comes the cross. Headed away. Clearance completed by Moore. Lee to Mohammed. Mohammed flicks it. I think we might see a flag. No. We play on. Headed away. Nice ball out wide. There's space for the cross. Heavy first touch. Bulhin does really nicely to evade one Suburban player. It's going to win his team a throw-in. Nazari Bulhin has been all over the midfield. Dropping in deep and also getting in attacking areas as well. Zwan heads away. Ojo Marsh heads. Cross comes in. Lord's going to have to do something here. He does. It's a decent connection on the volley clearance. Suburban doing well in defence at the moment because they are being asked a few questions in the build-up. As Mohammed wins a free kick there against Lopez. Just getting there ahead of his man. The referee just having a little talk with Malik Lopez. Lopez got booked yesterday. You can see he's a player that loves to be aggressive from the front. He wants to give Mohammed and Sullivan a problem wherever he can. Hassan Mohammed to throw this into the back post. Headed away again with ease. It's Suburban that are winning these headers every time these crosses come in. That's towards the goalkeeper, and Crawley grabs it, throws it out quickly to Moore. Perhaps he can spring a counter attack. He's got a couple of players on his tail. Taking past 3 now. Hassan Mohammed though trying to knock it off the Suburban player. Concedes the possession. Fabulous work there by Max Moore. First substitute of the game, Olu Ojo, is out, and Joseph Alamasi is in. We'll see if Alamasi goes out to that left wing position to facilitate where Ojo was playing. It's actually a corner kick in which Mohammed conceded. Trying to knock it off Moore to win possession, but his team has actually given away a corner. We'll see if that's to his peril or not. It's a good ball into the back post, headed away well. There's Lucas Sullivan underneath that. Another throw-in for Saskatoon, looking to build some momentum in an attacking sense themselves. McGillivray with this throw into Lopez. He protects. Lovely sliding tackle from Magno. I think it was Andrew Marcos actually. He stayed over in that left back position. There's been a little bit of a switch at the back. Captain Andrew Marcos is now facilitating that left defensive position. I have to assume Rain Magno has switched over with him. And it certainly looks like substitute Joseph Alamasi has just slipped into that Ojo position. Sullivan against Lopez. Sullivan showing strength and a little bit of composure, but pops into a dangerous position for Lee, and Lopez has got an option out to the right hand side. McGillivray with the strike, and that's an unbelievable tackle. Asad Mohammed doing exactly what needed to be done there, because it was a 2-on-2 counter attack. Malik Lopez did really well to slip the ball through, and Owen McGillivray's eyes must have lit up at the opportunity of taking his team 2 up. But Asad Mohammed had other ideas with a block that such power on it that's cleared the fence, and we need a new ball in. Suburban in the ascendancy, looking to double their lead. Then it comes driven in. Marcos flicks away. Tunduga gets it away as well. Swan tries to keep possession alive. It's a nice through ball. Tunduga goes back to Magno. Nice little spin by Bolhian. It's a lovely clip ball. Look at that. Andrew Marcos with a good header forward as well. Captain for Saskatoon, finding himself in a much more advanced position than he's really done on this right hand side. He's been asked to do quite a lot of defending and attacking. See how he does on that left hand side. Long throw coming in, flick towards the goal, into the hands of Ryder Crawley. He'll be delighted with the way his back four have worked for him in this first half. They're going to need a lot more if they're going to finish this final with gold. Chen hits it forward. Sullivan keeps it in, but goes just straight to Mohammed. I think he's clipped on the way through there by Lopez, but everyone's okay. Lopez off his knee. Can't quite keep it in. Marcos looks to get things going for his team. Throw in and out. And that's just the win there, I think. There is plenty of time for Saskatoon to get themselves a goal, get themselves back in this game. And they have to keep to their game plan. Hoisted into the sky. Swan goes up, he wins it. Comes away with it as well. A little bit of afters there between Kyler Swan and Nazari Bulhin. Swan never really had the ball under control, kind of stuck under his feet, and it gave the opportunity to Owen to come in and tackle him. And I think it was the reaction from Swan that kind of sparked that coming together. Referee just explaining the situation. Nico Johanski in the middle for us today. His two assistants are Ire Dimitris and Gareth Kment, and Thomas Cascales is the fourth official. Sullivan goes short to Mohammed. He's got Magno outside. It's clipped in towards that back post. It's a great ball. Oh, and a decent effort there. It just fell kind of towards onto the edge of the box there for Joseph Alamasi. And I love that he's tried to actually coax that with accuracy towards the goal rather than swinging hard at it. Just didn't get that one quite right. Mohammed heads it down. It's picked up. Another counter-attack here for Suburban. Can they make this one count? The flag goes up on Lopez. He went through and poked it in. The flag was up very quickly though, and it did look like he was just a yard. Way more direct from Saskatoon. It's like trying to force the issue before the end of the half. Lee. Not the best pass by Mohammed in the middle. Not the best pass by Ben Marsh either. Quite the battle between Marsh, Zwan and Alt for Suburban, and then midfield against striker Lee and Nazari Bulhin. Lee on the ball now. Just pumped long. He's going to hit the goalkeeper here, I think. Flag has gone up against Giorgio Artenduga. It was a long ball by Sullivan that really caused all that havoc. Long by Lornes. McGillivray. He cuts back, tries to whip it on the left foot. Blocked well. Giving it up to Lee though. Swain does well to send him backwards. Sullivan into Lee. That's a nice ball. Alamasi knocks it back. Cross coming in. What a chance this is on the favoured left foot. Inches away. Goal kick. You could see how dangerous that attack was going to be as Giorgio Artenguat was sizing up that left foot. Went across the goalkeeper. I thought the strike with power high might have been the better option. Inches away from that far post. He's just switched positions right now with Simon Doob. Ball creeps out of play. We are nearly there. We are there. That is the end of the first half in this U-17 Canadian National Championships here in Kamloops, British Columbia. The score right now is a 10-1. Suburban FC 1, Saskatoon 0, a Mike Alt free kick. The difference between the two teams right now. Well, as the head coaches do their thing, the players have a little rest and a conversation. We'll be back with you in 10-15 minutes or so for that second half. We'll see you soon. Hello everybody and welcome back to the second half of this U-17's National Championship men's final. The score right now, Suburban FC 1, Saskatoon Lions 0, and Mike Alt first half goal. The difference right now, there's a few substitutes come in for Suburban. I think Nathan Mulholland has come in, Noah Nichols, and I didn't quite grab that last one. I think maybe Samuel Cox. And for Saskatoon, Winston Lynn has entered the game. There's all to play for. We've got 40 minutes left in this men's side of the championships. The women's U17 final will be at 1:40 p.m. local time. You can catch all that action right here on the Canada Soccer TV YouTube channel. And that will be the final match of this U17's championship. But 1-0, all to play for without question. It was a free kick that caught Jordan Shutak really off guard. Lee with a nice ball out wide. Kept in brilliantly onto that left foot. A good tackle coming in, and there's that clearance by Lord. Andrew Marcos back into that right back position for the start of this second half. Mohammed back to Sullivan, back to Sad Mohammed. Intercepted, long ball. Good challenge there in the middle. Samuel Cox coming away with the ball. Finding Lopez. His touch isn't the best, but he gets a second chance to bring it under control. Samuel Cox into that attacking right position as Owen Mulgilliveray has gone into right back. It's through the legs and cleared. Mike Gold, the goal scorer, clearing the ball. Not the best flick through from Alamasi. Changed attacking look for Saskatoon than they started the game with, but they've got to use their whole squad, change things up. They have to get a goal, so something's got to give. Atundura, nice ball into the middle, poke through. Neil with a strike. He's going to get cleared here, but not the best clearance. It's got all sorts of spin on it. Dealt with pretty well in the end by Jesse Lord. Mohammed, he tries to throw it into the box. It's a counter-attack that Suburban have been able to pounce upon a few times today. Lee sharing a couple of 1-2s with Striker and Bullion. Jesse Lord up against Artindruga and does very well this time. Really nice attack and a good challenge. Had to get that timed to perfection, and did. Saskatoon looking to get that equaliser sooner rather than later. Maybe they can flip the momentum with an equaliser. It's 5 players running together, but the ball in is not the best. I think it's another corner. Yes, it is. beat the first man with the corner kick. That is item number 1 on the corner agenda. Does this time. That's a great ball in and a header and straight at the goalkeeper. It was a beautiful corner, beautiful leap, but Ryder Crawley was in the right spot to grasp that header. Give away long. Lopez came in deep to try and pick up the ball. Seb Mohammed out to his captain and up the line and out. Unfortunately, Suburban FC slow things down a little bit here and get a bit of composure. Saskatoon come out looking for that equaliser. I'm sure Suburban will be looking to pounce upon those gaps and maybe some mistakes. It's Nathan Mulholland winning the throw-in for his team, and Jesse Lord's going to take it. Headed away. Smart ball into the middle and Alt gets it back. Saskatoon just about get it away, but there's no outlet up that wing. Few hands in head. Alt back to the newly appointed captain Zayed Dahab. Given away, but Zahab steps in very well to dispossess Winston Lynn. Throw up the line, headed back towards his own goal. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Good work by Mulholland to cause some confusion. Not a whole lot of flow to the second half just yet. It's a nice spin strike coming from distance. Love the confidence on the spin and the strike from, I think that was perhaps Marsh with that effort. Yes, it was. Winter team a corner kick. And Mike Alt, as always, steps over to take it. A whole group, a whole gang of players looking to make their move. There it is. Comes in towards the near post and headed away. It was Andrew Marcos with that clearance at the near post. Take 2. Suburban looking for that second that would give them just that little bit of breathing room. Again, it comes into the near post. I think it's going to be another corner. Yeah, that's a great spot by the referee. It was flicked, and then Marcos had the final touch as it travelled over the byline. Let's see if they can deliver some quality this time. It's certainly windy down on pitch level. It's a good ball in towards the goalkeeper, who claims well. Shutak gets things underway swiftly. Lovely drive inside. Not the best piece of possession from Saskatoon. They're going to have to go again. Dahab. Holland just missing out against Marcos, who's marauding at that right hand side at the moment. Lord clears away. Saskatoon trying to build. Marsh does really well. And that was Mike Holt actually winning that ball back. Able to just display this momentum that Saskatoon are doing their very best to build up, but Suburban with that lead, they'll be happy to keep the momentum shattered, especially from a Saskatoon point of view. Lopez picks this up deep. He's got a little bit of room inside. That's a good challenge. Just a little bit of a call from the head coach down there to move the ball a little bit faster. Noah Nichols with that ball out wide. It's gone like a slide tackle pass. Alt. Marcos with the throw. Needs options ahead of him. Finds one. Striker. Back to Mohammed. And he looks long. Nice first touch. Tindalgut trying to get at Lord. Having a whole lot of success at the moment. It's a beautiful little spin that is. Look at this movement on the left foot. Shot from distance. Just cleared away looking for Lopez. Mohammed sends it back in. Lord heads away. Picked up by Balhin, who's going to drop the throw for his captain. And play a short one. Goes in deep towards the back post, but that's going to be bread and butter for the goalkeeper. And Massey, the intended target there, but a mile away from him. Nice step through. Lornes. Lopez holds the ball up really well. Gives it straight to a blue shirt though. Striker nudged in the back by Samuel Cox. Dylan Lee looked like he needed some attention there, but he's back up and back in. Nazari Bolien to throw this in on the left foot. It's a really good looking ball. The goalkeeper Crawley just maybe losing it in the last second there. Quick free kick. Bolien crosses again on the left foot, headed away. Oh, it's a unbelievably audacious effort from Mohammed. Shot was never on. Just a giveaway really. Soaks up a minute. Crawley. Lornes. He goes long. Mohammed's going to have to win this as Marsh is closing him down. That's a nice first touch. Striker goes back to Sullivan to Mohammed. Mohammed goes long. It's going to fall towards the goalkeeper. Good defending by Lornes as Alan Massey was looking to cause a problem. Great touch by Lee in the middle. Alan Massey trying to cut back. Oh, that's really nice play by Striker, but too many defenders to contest with. Lopez pops it up with the header. Sullivan, Alan Massey. Nice ball inside to Lynn. Cross comes Alt, difference maker right now, the goal scorer. He'll tell you he crossed for that goal. Or maybe he'll tell you he shot, I'm not sure. I'm sure he and the rest of the team and the playing staff won't care because they are 1-0 up from it. Blocked, and another corner kick for Saskatoon as they continue their press to get an equaliser to keep themselves in this U-17 National Championships. Head up, good save, overhead kick, clearance, it's all happening. Still alive for Saskatoon. Lopez heads away. Marcos committed with the head up. Ball's still in play. Honest with the header. Alt completes the clearance. Sullivan heads it back. Not a whole lot of football being played at the moment. There's a ball over the top there, looking for Holland, but Mohammed does well. Tindruga gets it up the line nicely, but very passionate defending from Suburban. Finds Lopez, he's got a lot to do. Oh, he's going to win the free kick there for his team brilliantly. Lucas Sullivan needlessly bringing Malik Lopez down. We're going to see the reintroduction of Simon Doob. It's going to be Rain Magno to come out. So that is an attacker in and a defender out. Intention very clear. You need a goal. It's going to be a Suburban change as well. Ahmed Al-Shid coming in. I think Lopez is out. Races around, they might be reintroduced, we will see. Lord deflected out off the defender, it's going to be his throw. Hammered long, nice pick up, lovely move, the space out left and right. It's still available with the pass. Unbelievable that Tudunga did not pick out Simon Doob there. Not sure if he was calling for it or not, but just needed a pass through. But it was the Saskatoon number 21 that wanted to do it all himself. He's come into a central attacking position for the final stages of this second half. It's going to be Bullion to throw this in. Keeper's up and claims well this time. Ryder Crawley, you could hear the shout from up here. Claimed it well. Relieved the pressure for his team as they are not so long away from taking the gold here in Kamloops. Samuel Cox up against Doob. Holland can't keep that in. Pressure a bit too much for him. Out wide for Mohammed. They've gone to a much more defensive outlet, and as I said, Mohammed trying to get the equaliser from 35 yards on his own. Three attackers as options, a little bit too hot-headed there from the Saskatoon defender. Two strikers for Saskatoon now, a bit more of a 3-5-2. Mohammed steps forward, pops it inside to striker. Counter attack here. Holland looks to flick it through to Ben Marsh. able to do so that time. It's that counter-attack that's been threatening. Suburban now just thinking about protecting that one goal that they've got. And Saskatoon have to come at them. Holland loses out that time again. Needs a little bit more work from him. Good tracking back that time. Noah Nichols not giving up his defensive duty. Cross coming in towards the back post, headed away. Corner for Saskatoon. Winston Lynn, the target there. He's one of two strikers now that Saskatoon are playing with. It's Lynn and Artunduga leading the line. There will be a Zari Bolhin corner once again. Movement in the box towards the back post, headed away. Marcos has gone for the volley from 35 yards. Ball still alive for Saskatoon. Could fall to Lynn at the back post. He tried to pop it out there towards Simon Doob, but too far ahead of the Saskatoon attacker. Crawley with the goal kick. Wind holding it up, and Massey can't get that. Sullivan does. Good challenge, right underneath us there. Lornes pressured. Maybe a throw in for Suburban, a little flick on the way through, referee indicates. It's going to be a substitute for Saskatoon here. Back in is Ojo. Alamasi makes way. Ojo up. Mohammed trying to make it happen from the back for Saskatoon. Tundruga onto that left foot, striking it again. I think picking the more complicated option rather than bringing some teammates into the game. And it's another goal kick for Crawley where they can just take their time with this and make sure they keep that defensive line strong, make sure those midfielders are coming back, and it's like it's Ben Marsh who has got that role of maybe giving them an outlet. The header's gone to Marsh with a beautiful first touch. He pops it out wide. Holland. Marcos with a great sliding tackle and keeps possession and gets it forward for his team. Here comes Saskatoon showing some quality late on. Lord getting back against Tundruga. Both coaches screaming instructions at their players. Just waiting for the cross. It's going to be another Saskatoon throw. They're trying to just make that yard to get the ball in. They have got plenty of players in the box ready for that cross. And still we wait for that cross. Maybe here it comes now. And it does towards that back post. Headed goalwards. It's still alive here. Lee pops it back. Mohammed on the left foot, just swiping at it. Not really any composure on that play. And again for Suburban, they will eat up these goal kicks all day long. The crosses coming in aren't threatening too much right now. But Saskatoon are continuing to press. Free kick for Suburban. Owen McGillivray just on the end of that challenge as he tried to clear the ball up the field. Going to be Lawless with the goal kick. Sorry, with the free kick. Referee didn't want to play on there. There was certainly a counter-attack on there for Suburban. Nice ball pumped into the middle there. Pop that by Cox. Lord not getting that clearance to Holland right where he wanted it, but here comes Saskatoon. Well, for all of Saskatoon's attempts to build up to create play, it might just be a case of getting it along, but here come Suburban on the counter-attack. Ball had just gone out of play. It's going to be a throw-in, only that for Saskatoon. Just waiting to see what the fourth official indicates at the end of the game. That's easily dealt with by McGillivray, and he creates an attack of his own. Samuel Cox crosses towards the back post. It's cleared. One of Suburban's best chances of this second half to get that second goal. That's a really poor pass. Just need some quality. Samuel Cox might get onto the end of this. He will. He's up against Mohammed though. Nice goal in the corner and cleared out of play. There's Ahmed Al-Rashid doing well in the corner for his team. We're going to see the reintroduction of Max Moore very shortly. Saskatoon with a chance to break, but Samuel Cox dispossesses. Oh, and gives it straight back to a team in blue. Saskatoon keen to get on with it as quickly as they can, and he bodies forward, but they also need quality at the other end. Flicked away by Dahab, who's such an imposing figure at the back there. You think if anyone's going to win a header, it's going to be him. Marsh out to Holland. They have to show some speed. He just doesn't get there in time. It's a really good tackle by Marcos, but ball did go out of play. Sullivan. And here comes that substitute. It's Nathan Holland coming out. Max Moore coming back in. Will he be able to see his team through the rest of this match to collect the gold here at the U-17 National Championships? It's just a little scrappy at the moment. You have to expect with the pressure, the anticipation. That's a lovely little move. Nice little 1-2 as well with Lee. Cleared away. It's going to be a corner. Swiped away anywhere will do for Grady Lawrence there. It's going to give Nazari Bolhian the chance to put in his most dangerous corner of the game. That's what he needs, that's what his team needs. In it comes. Headed away, he's going to get another chance. Ryder Crawley in the net there. Needing to stay sharp for his Suburban team. In comes that cross, headed away from the captain Dahab. Oh, an arm went up there. It's a penalty kick. Referee with no hesitation, you can see it. See him thinking about that. The crowd's just realised that it's a spot kick. Nico Jensky. The ball went up. You can see it land on the arm that wasn't in the most natural position. And it doesn't matter now, it's going to be penalty kick for Saskatoon. And what a opportunity this is to equalise, get themselves back in the game and maybe flip the momentum going into the last pieces of this game. The referee indicating to Ryder Crawley what he's expecting. It's going to be Giorgio Altinduga to take this spot kick. It's the quietest it's been here on MacArthur Island. Here comes the spot kick. It's a left foot straight into the bottom corner, and it's the equaliser. It's Giorgio Artunduga gets the equaliser, and what will that do for his team going into the final stages here? We'll be going to spot kicks if it stays 1-1. I've just got a feeling though there's one more goal left in this game and it could go to either team. So strap yourselves in because we could see some fireworks. Here we go, Ben Marsh gets it back underway for Suburban. Lornus goes directly long. Moore. He gives the ball away. There comes a counter-attack here for Saskatoon. It's the scorer of that equaliser. Tindwiga working down those channels. He's been way more effective as a central attacker. The timing of his runs causing the problems. Ball thrown in towards the back post, headed towards the goalkeeper. That should be easy, and it is. Ojo closing this one down. Lovely composed play. Oh, just given up in the middle there, just a step too quick, but that's a good steal by Cox. He gives it to Marsh. Mohammed with a beautiful bit of skill. Referee's going to play on here. A little bit of a tug. Given away in the middle. McGillivray steps in nicely again. Look at that, it's beautiful play. You can tell that he's an attacker. Space out wide for Moore. He receives it. Really, really good tackle from Drew Marcos. It's not his first big tackle of the game, to the absolute delight of the Saskatoon Alliance supporters. They've travelled some distance to be here, but nowhere as near as these suburban Nova Scotians. Crawley gets it out quickly to Dahab. Marsh. Marcos not getting there this time, but not moving particularly well is Andrew Marcos. There's no chance. I think he's going to want to come off into striker. There's space for Ojo on this far side. He's found him up against McGillivray. Just try to pop it inside to Winston Lynn, that was the ball. Lord to Moore. Looking for Samuel Cox, but it was nowhere near that pass. Mohammed goes back to his goalkeeper, who gives it right back to Samuel Cox. Into Marsh. His first touch is good. His second touch is in the goal. What about that? 2-1 Suburban. And it's a massive giveaway at the back by Jordan Shutak that gives Suburban the opportunity to get ahead. And it was an opportunity. Ben Marsh had a lot to do. He's going to get a yellow card for the celebration. I don't think he's going to care about that because he's given his team a vital lead. We're going to see another change here for Saskatoon. Andrew Marcos, the captain, who will be coming off. It's going to be Logan Sand to finish the game. And you will see an incredibly defensive structure from Suburban now. As Boyan sends it long. Lord heads it away. Will we see more drama? I had the feeling there was going to be another goal. Will we see another equaliser, or will we see a third from Suburban to really seal it? Mohammed pressured by Cox. It's going to be a free kick. Bit of a lunging tackle there, claiming he played the ball but extended legs. Gives Saskatoon and Bollian the chance to set something up. Three-man wall. And then Nazari Bollian's got to negotiate his way around and put this in the perfect spot. Well, he's gone for goal. It's a decent rip, but straight at Ryder Crawley and 35 yards out. Quite the attempt. I was mentioning the distance that these teams and players and parents have travelled. It's almost 5,400 kilometres from Nova Scotia to Kamloops. What a trip home it would be for Suburban if they were to see this one out. Offside there on Saskatoon. To take to get that ball as far away from his net as humanly possible. Up it goes. Sullivan underneath it. Here come Saskatoon now. Up the line. Warners is going to get there first, but he's pressured. His clearance doesn't go far. Straight to Doob. Striker gets it out wide. As Logan Sands, latest substitute, came in to try and create space for his cross, thrown straight at the head of striker. He can do is flick it out to the edge of the box to Mohammed. His touch isn't the best, hammered away by Suburban. They create one more chance, Saskatoon, but Suburban are working their socks off to not give them any chance. Dancing through the midfield past 2 and 3, and then brought down, and it's played out wide. Cross comes into the edge of the box. It's a strike, but not the best hit. Ball hits the referee. Griffin striker on the ground. Ball hitting Nico Kansky. I think the possession was with Saskatoon, so it will be an uncontested drop ball for the team in blue. Oh, the referee giving it to the team in red. It's an unconvincing clearance and a good first touch in the middle. There'll be another free kick and a yellow card coming here for Samuel Cox. Smashing the ball away. And we are going to see another substitute. It's going to be Ahmed Al-Sheed out. Xavier Laba coming in, but I think they're going to be waiting until that happens, and that's happening now. Ball in to take this again. On the left foot, it's a good ball in. Headed just wide by Asad Mohammed. A yard or so away from finding that far corner. Crawley to clear again. Assignments are clear. One team needs a goal. The other team needs to protect theirs at all costs. Shutak sends it long. Sent back immediately. To the goalkeeper again. They need to get the ball at the other end of the pitch. We're not sure why. They're waiting around for that. Goes up into the sun. Headed away brilliantly. And not the most composed football at the moment, but that's what these high pressured, high games, these finals will do, especially in the later stages. Mohammed Long. Just skips past two. That touch gave the defender the chance to get it. There's a counter attack on here at the side with Moore. He'll get there. He's got Alt and Cox available. The corner is where he wants the ball to be. Look at that, he just keeps it in brilliantly. Should be a goal kick, and is. Coaching staff calling him back. Everyone back in red. Ball out wide for Lee. Good step forward and hammered away. Ogilvray doing what he does best, anticipating, defending, clearing. Long ball towards that back post. Ogilvray with the header. Dahab clears. Just about kept in by Sullivan. He needs to get it long. Doob. Two players around him. It's going to be a free kick here. Nazari Bolhin again. The man with the opportunity to set his team up, to keep them in the game. Almost everyone in the penalty box. The referee's got so much to look at. Towards that back post, they're headed in, the flag goes up. The flag goes up for offside. It's brave goalkeeping anyway. Defender on the deck as well. Not sure who that is. Physio comes in, the referee indicates that watch We'll stop, we'll play on a few more minutes. Gillivray just receiving some treatment. He's been an absolute warrior in the games I've seen him play. Today's been no exception. They're going to need him back on the pitch as quickly as possible. Headed away. He's not going to be able to come back into the game until he's out of it. And that's a huge, huge collision. Owen McGillivray coming in really strong against Ojo. Should be at least a yellow, I think. All sorts happening at the moment. Samuel Cott's going to ground. Referee with a lot to assess and deal with. Players coming in together here. Frustrations are high. You can understand, but you've got to keep your cool. Dahab at the back there, just trying to keep his team up high. Bolin with this free kick. All of that action happening. We've got to get back to the football. And here comes the cross. It's not the goalie's ball. It's way too deep for everybody. And there goes the final whistle. That's the end of the game. Suburban FC all the way from Nova Scotia are the U-17 national men's champions. Congratulations to them. Saskatoon Alliance got themselves back into the game and they equalised after that Mike Alt goal. But it was Ben Marsh who made it 2-1. And a massive congratulations to everyone who's participated in this final. Both Suburban and Saskatoon. They gave us a beauty of a game. But Suburban enjoy those celebrations. We are going to look forward towards the other final that's happening today. The U-17 Women's National Final. That will be happening at 1:40 p.m. Pacific time. You can watch that and more, and also the final ceremonies here on the Canada Soccer YouTube channel. My name's Simon Brazier. I'll be back with you for that final as we warm up and take a little bit of a break. But congratulations to Suburban FC on their final win. We'll see you soon.